Let's go!
Welcome to lehighvalleylive.com and another edition of the Michael LoRe Show. I'm standing here at Bangor Area High School on a beautiful afternoon, and I'm standing here with head coach Frank Scagliotta. Coach, how's everything going?
Everything's great, Michael. Great to have you here.
All right, hey, I'm glad to be here. You guys, undefeated up to this point in the season. I feel everywhere I go, I say to these coaches, you're undefeated, you're undefeated. A lot of good teams in the area, but what does it mean to be unbeaten at this point in the season, and how are the kids sort of handling that pressure?
Well, it's certainly a great feeling to be here 7-0. We've been in 7 high school football games, won them all. So from a coaching perspective, I'm very happy, and our kids are playing very well right now. And this is the time of the year when kids have to start playing well. You know, there's all kind of playoff opportunities in front of us, and we want to try to keep the slate clean. So 7-0 right now, we couldn't ask for anything better. And the only one thing, we lost one of our key players in the Wilson game, Josh Pencil, and he won't be with us down the stretch. But it would be in a perfect world, 7-0, and have all my players healthy. That would be ideal.
Yeah, not too shabby right now. To get to 8-0, you have a pretty tough task against Northern Lehigh. You know, they're gonna you guys host them. You lost to them last year, 7 turnovers. We were talking before. Is that the key? Just maintaining the ball and not turning it over, because obviously that led to the loss last year.
Well, first of all, Michael, I think Northern Lehigh is a very well-coached football team. You know, year after year, those kids come out and they do the same things over and over again, but what they do very well. So a key for us is, as you say, in any big game, you can't be turning the ball over. You know, last year we were in the game with them, but then we self-destructed, turned the ball over, threw interceptions. Hopefully that won't happen on Friday night. You know, I think we can be competitive, very competitive with Northern Lehigh, and if we can control things from the viewpoint of controlling the line of scrimmage, we got a very good shot at winning that football game.
And I know we talked earlier this season, we talked about Josh Wing, your running back here, and just everything that he's done. Maybe sort of talk about him again and what makes him so good.
Well, one thing that happened with Josh was a wide receiver for us, and he was out there simply because he was the fastest kid on the team. He's got some great natural speed, a decent set of hands, and we had him out there. And then when Scott LaValva had his injury, we're looking to somebody to replace him, and hey, let's give Josh a shot. He's got the speed, so we put him back there, and he felt very comfortable with it, and started getting better and better. And right now, and we say this in all kindness, Scotty who, which was joking. Of course, we miss him very, very much, but Josh has really stepped up. He's learning how to read his blocks. He's learning how to see things in the open field, and as a result, he has a school record for rushing in a game, the league record for rushing in a game, and over 1,000 yards. And if we can keep him healthy, because he's going to touch the ball quite a bit coming down the stretch, I think as long as he's healthy and running the football for us, we always have a chance.
Standing here with senior two-way lineman Ryan Peischer. Ryan, the first question I asked Coach was, what does it mean to be undefeated at this point, and how are you guys handling the pressure? So I'll ask you the same thing.
Well, it means a lot to our program. I mean, we took some struggles in the past couple years, but we built that. But now we're on our way back up, and we're climbing the ladder. And it's like there's not a lot of pressure. Everybody comes out to play us tough. So we just go out there and we just play our best every game, week in and week out.
Okay. This week, obviously, a tough game against Northern Lehigh. They're coming in with 1 loss. You guys are unbeaten, obviously. 7 turnovers against them last year. That seemed to really do you guys in. What's it going to take to beat them this time around?
This time around, we have to be physical up front. Last year, we kind of got beat up. Northern Lehigh's a great football team. We have to have our offensive line control. We have to control line of scrimmage, and if we do that, I think we can win the football game.
You guys have done a pretty good job controlling the line so far. I know Josh is over 1,000 yards. Yeah. He was the first area kid to do that. What's it like blocking for a kid like him, and how does he compare maybe for blocking for a guy like Scotty LaValva?
Well, Josh is a straight speedster. He's not looking to put moves on. He's looking for a seam and just to go. So it's a lot easier for our offensive line like that, because we just get a seam and he's gone. I mean, you don't have to stay on your blocks as much. I mean, you should stay on your blocks, but like I said, you get a seam and Wing, he's gone.
He makes it easy for you. You make it easy for him?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
All right, good luck.
All right, thanks.
Well, obviously, Northern Lehigh at Bangor is going to be the game to watch this week in the Colonial League. Some other games in the area to take a look out for. Easton at Freedom. Freedom suffered their first loss of the season last week, 20-16 to Nazareth. Let's see how they bounce back. Easton with a nice win over Emmaus the week before. Nazareth at Parkland. Nazareth, again, still unbeaten. Parkland's coming in after beating Allentown Central Catholic. Rob Dvorak had over 350 yards on the ground and 6 touchdowns. How Nazareth wins that battle up front will be key. Hunterdon Central is at Phillipsburg. Big rivalry there. I know Central rallied and beat Peaburg last year. And on Saturday, Millersville at ESU. And head coach Denny Dowds will be coaching his 393rd game, which is a Division II record. So congratulations to Coach there. All right, that'll do it this week from Bangor. So be sure to tune in next week. Thanks for watching.